I have a friend that wants to learn, so might as well just be making a video for him and for anybody else that wants to learn how to ride a motorcycle. The ZX-10R, this is definitely not what you want to start on, but preferably you want 250. If not, you want a 600 if you have a friend that can teach you. I feel like the most important parts are knowing everything about the bike first. So this right here is the gear shifter. So you're gonna push it down to go to first gear, and then push it all the way up. You go to second gear, third gear, fourth gear, just like that. So when you want to go into first gear, clutch in and push this down. Next up is the clutch. So when you want to shift gears, you want to hold the clutch in and then move the gear shifter whichever to wherever you want. So if you want to go into first gear and you're in neutral, you're just going to pull the clutch in and then click down with your foot. And that's how you get into first gear. And then if you want to shift up, you're going to hold the clutch in and just hit the shifter up. From the bottom like that, you hit it up. That's really this side of the bike. Here is your rear brake right here. I'd honestly say don't even use it, to be honest. Like, just have your foot on here and don't even touch the rear brake. You don't want to slam on the brake and then lock your rear brakes out. So you just say stay away from it, just to make things even simpler. You're gonna have your throttle, which is this. It's literally full speed right there. You don't want to do that. You want to just slightly do it. And then this is your front brake right here. And the same as a car, the front brake does the majority of your stopping. Okay, so let's get on the bike. Put the handlebar straight, kickstand up. You're gonna turn the key. This is your kill switch, and put it on this position right here on the bottom one, and then your starter right there. Just know, don't use a lot of throttle. Like, you just want to hold it like that maybe. And preferably do this at an empty lot. Don't do this on the streets if you're just learning. You want to get into first gear, you're going to hold the clutch down. Put it in first gear, and I have a gear indicator right there. So mine tells me clutch in, right? You hit it down, you're in first gear like my indicator right there says. You're going to start letting out of the clutch. And this is what you want to do at first. Don't even use throttle. This is what you're going to want to do at first. You're just going to slightly let go of the clutch, and you see how it's already going forward without me even giving it any throttle? Look at that. The bike is rolling without me giving it any throttle. No throttle at all right now. Look at that. Picking up speed, 10 miles an hour. See? I didn't even give it any throttle at all, and it just started going. Okay, you're going to hold it in and just stop. And preferably, this is how you're going to start. Literally, just doing this. So start letting go of their clutch slightly. It's going to start picking up speed. See? I'm not even giving it any throttle at all. My bike is a little jerky because it's a 1000 and it doesn't really like being in low RPMs. So just keep doing that. Look, letting out of the clutch. And it's going to just start pulling. You're going to see it. Look, I'm not giving it any throttle at all, and it's already going. Remember, whenever you have to come to a turn, always look where you want to go, and your bike is going to go there. Trust me. Do not look at the pole. Don't look at a tree or nothing, because you will go into the tree. So you're going to want to start doing that. Letting off. And now you could just, a little bit of throttle. Just so slightly. Like, this is literally nothing. And then look, your bike is going. Awesome, right? So look, we're going to pick up some speed. Let off the throttle, clutch in, and kick up, and then boom, you're into second gear. My indicator right there shows me, but in a parking lot, you don't really need to be into second gear. Again, whenever you want to shift into second gear, let off the throttle, clutch in, and kick up, and then boom, you're in second gear. And that's literally how you do it. And then you probably want to just practice, again, turns, want to practice braking, clutch in, and when you're in a gear, clutch in, and use the front brake. Boom. You have to use the clutch, because if not, you're going to stall out. Okay, so let's start again. Slowly let off the clutch. Give it ever so slightly gas. Always look where you want to go. And boom, look, your bike is going. And that's literally how you ride a motorcycle. And then after that, if you want to go into third, fourth, fifth gear, sixth gear, all you have to do, clutch in, let off the throttle, and then just literally kick up on the gear shifter, and that's it. And everything applies for 250 or 600, it's all the same. Okay, so one last quick recap. Clutch in, click it down into first gear, let your clutch out so slowly. Once you start rolling, you could just give it a little bit of throttle, and look, it'll start going. You can let off the clutch. And when you want to come to a stop and you're in a gear, clutch in and front brake, and that's literally it. So best of luck to you guys. Don't crash, take it easy, don't die.